dancing in my head, and I'm thinking of the girls who've been in my bed. I'm mad about the things that I've never said, and I hate the way everything is colored red.
Wow, that's a really oh no, that's the right order. Okay. I'm thinking the wrong order for some reason. It's gonna be one of these, I think. This is what I'm thinking about the theme is going to be. I might make the end theme All My Friends Are Dead. Oh yeah, okay, okay. I'm hearing it all wrong, right? This is gonna sound super weird, right? I hate waiting for me to catch up to me. Okay. Alright, cool, cool. Probably not this song, though. Oh yeah, maybe this. Yeah, the enemy's time. Crime almost always pays. I would put you in the grave, and no one else can save you.
Sometimes I can only whine, chime, and with it if you like. You can throw away your life, sing along now if you like to. Live a life insane, don't live inside your brain. Maintain. Good things don't stay, sometimes you gotta pay. Refrain.
Do
My only enemy is change, strange. Your God'll give you life, and you think you'll get a wife and a set of kitchen knives. Oh. We're all living in a cage, rage, we're holding on too tight, too much feeling in the bite, and it hurts more if you fight it. Live life insane, don't live inside your brain. time today.
Those are my extensive notes on this shit. All right. Let's just do the notes. I'm not... well, I can record this, I guess. Here we go. Okay, so I'm thinking about maybe I should just over-pixelate this a bit more in post. Because it looks like... the color's fine. I'm just so fucking paranoid about everything. Okay, so I've done 3 recordings. They were all recorded live. And yeah. I need to watch them to see what pieces are worth snipping out of them, because I think some of it's probably still worth it and relevant. But I've had some time to think, and that's usually pretty good. And I saw the season, the last Steven bomb. So Steven Universe is kind of rattling through my brain, and I'm trying to be patient. Oh, it looks like an eyeball. So, the first, I'm taking notes. This isn't, I'm like literally going to do the notes in front and then go back through and talk about it. I don't know why the Japanese want daddly doodads on the end of their pens. You are appreciated, daddly doodad, but I need to work. All right, point the first. Does it matter if Lindsay hates you? Okay. I don't know why I wrote that down. But let's keep going. So 2. Is it worth making a video about point the first? There's that one. Here's the good one, though. And then point the fourth is, how can I help seriously? So, right. Okay, so none of this is all pointless. I may be cutting to snippets of the other video, and I may differentiate by putting a time something on it. You might be able to tell. I don't know. These were all recorded live, and right now there's no perks or anything, but if you want to help out on my Patreon, there's some things on there that no one ever takes advantage of, and I appreciate it because I have no time. But the Patreon exists, and by the time you're seeing this as an edited video, it'll be edited to reflect the fact that I don't really know what I'm doing. Coffee. All right, so point the first. I think I was trying to make a case and was talking at Lindsay about why I think it was a bad idea to fire me. I made a pretty strong argument. I may have footage of that strong argument presently. Or not, I don't know. If we're still on this, then I didn't have anything. But if we cut back to something, then you know... Okay, whatever. You get it. I'm sure I said something. So, when I talk about this to other people, most people say, well, fucker, what do you give a shit? Why do you give a shit? It's a good point. Why do I give a shit? Does it matter if Lindsay hates you? That's the first question. And apparently the answer is yes. I just need to know, I guess, because I can function either way. We'll go over some dynamics in a second, but I have to turn on my dynamics machine. That's the right amount of dynamic. So if it matters, why does it matter? I guess that's the follow-up question. Because, like, you know, you gotta tell everybody what you're doing. So why does it matter? Well, let's talk a minute. I don't want to go over the history of the forums. I think I might do a whole video on that. So I know I talk a lot about it in this other version that I talk about. So if you're savvy, you can find it on my YouTube, but you have to sit through all the talking. The forums was really weird. The forums was like, it was a good place to like put your things out and have a guaranteed audience because everyone was kind of watching everyone's stuff. But then that was it. It was like a pyramid scheme, but not. Like it was an entertainment pyramid scheme. And it trickled down. You would get some things. And they used to hire people out of the forums, right? Wait, hang on. My neighbors are moving around. I'm always worried that people think I'm just talking to myself, but I could be on a cell phone. They don't know, do they, Duder? Hey, Milton, you're a good boy, aren't you? Yes. Do you go outside? You could want to go outside at any time, so be prepared. Okay, so yeah, my neighbors have been particularly loud. We're thinking about moving. We gotta see how this job goes. I'm really excited to talk about the job. I'll have photos and stuff on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter, by the way. Apparently YouTube doesn't tell anyone when these things go up or whatever, because You know, why would they support anyone to do anything? By the way, we got to talk about this format, don't we? Hang on. I'm putting the horse before the cart before we get into this bullshit. Because I know the first thing I talked about before was like some heavy shit. Let's skip that. Let's just call that bit the whole bit. Excuse me. I might finish this up and then just tweet it. There you go. You can see my entire strategy right there. I think it's a bad idea, but I don't know what to do. Everything's a bad idea. Trying to talk to somebody is always a bad idea. All right. Why aren't you a puppet? We'll call this A. Why aren't you a puppet? The bunny perspective has always had a crew. Turns out it's a little difficult to set up a camera, have a puppet, do the whole puppet thing. Also, I'm on a webcam. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm on a webcam. I just don't want to. If it's not going to look super great, I'd just rather it be the merit of what I want to talk about, and the fluidity of what I want to talk about, and the people I talk to. So, what is? Am I going to? Oh, we'll get to that in a second. So, why am I not a puppet? Because I can't do it the way I want to do it. So, what is that implication? If I make money at this, I'll fucking make it work. Listen, real talk. We live in Alabama. Shit happened. We had a roach infestation. We left. We thought we got rid of things. I opened everything up. I didn't see anything. It doesn't matter. This place had roaches. We moved into a place where one of the other apartments was infested with roaches, and they just got into everything anyway. So my computer is 5 years old. It has a new graphics card. It's got a new graphics card, and it's got like a new coolant thing or whatever. But like, I need to yeah. So, at any rate, the bunny perspective can't be what I want it to be the way right now. So why do it? Why half-ass it? I have proof that I made a puppet thing. Look, here's a clip. Go fuck yourselves. I mean, no, I'm just kidding. Eat my whole asshole. You butt. B. Okay. What? What? Why aren't you a puppet? Okay, hang on. I didn't put R. Aren't you a puppet? Okay, so this one feels a little redundant. What? Why aren't you a puppet? Okay, so I get this. I understand that I'm not a puppet. And I'll try to do something with Phil. I have an idea. The bunny perspective, believe it or not. Okay, so here's C. Then why? All right. I rapidly... We have to talk about LA for a minute. When I lived in LA, I was in a similar situation that I've found myself in now. A good job with a lot of hours. And I have a good job with decent hours. I'm about to have a bunch of hours, and we're about to go to a convention. Very excited. I'm actually really in a good mood. And anytime I have a dark tweet, it's usually just because I'm not medicated. And I try to delete them as soon as I can. I'm trying not to tweet. Sometimes I need a vent box, and it's not always fair to make my girlfriends be my vent box. Sometimes it's so irrational that I don't, you know what I mean? So I've been trying to make my Twitter account be a Tumblr account that I can actually manage, because I'm not doing Tumblr, apparently. There's no porn. I don't see the point. But at any rate, but yeah. So, at any rate, then why? So when I was in LA and I had a good job and I was making the show, I was really in a good mood, and all I wanted to do was get the site to be better. It appeared that the way to do that was maybe to get rid of some people who, well, and we'll talk about this in the forums episode that I'll dedicate entirely to the Channel Awesome forums. So I don't want to bog down with a bunch of history lessons and shit. I'll put that fucking episode out later. I can go on forever. It'd be nice to talk to somebody from those forums, or a couple of people actually. So we'll make some plans for that. Yeah. At any rate, I'm putting a note. Make Channel Awesome forums episode. And that will remind me to tweet people at bitches with a Y. So people know. I'm gonna at some bitches. All right. Anyway, so I figured out right away I hated making fucking reviews. I hated reviews. I hated them. I hated them. I hated making them. I hated writing them. I hated it. I love talking about movies. I hated writing these I'm not an essayist. And Lindsay and them knew it. But you know, I didn't have a good case at that point for why I was, and I can make it, you know, like do this thing, but like at the time I didn't have a good case, and I forgot why everyone liked me, and it's because of this. And I figured out in California right away that my favorite thing about the bunny perspective was doing a stream where people would show up and we'd all talk, and I would do art. And I'd be like, oh, sorry about the late episode. Here's a puppet thing, and I would just make a puppet thingy, and then right away I started doing this webcam cutaway thing. Here's clips from that. So I was doing all that shit, and I was like, okay, this is what I really want to do. How do I get rid of this fucking puppet? And it's not really that. I just wanted it to be more of a group thing. And then also, I also thought that the bunny perspective would be way better as a talk show. Because that's why I named it that. I named it that so I didn't have to fucking do reviews. Oh my god. Can you imagine if I named myself the Nostalgia Critic and I got sick of reliving bullshit? D. Okay. Cool. No one cares. No, some people do care. That's being mean. You're being mean. All right. We'll just go on. Whatever. This is dumb. This gimmick is dumb. It's for this now. Go on. My bully is really real. This is whatever bully this is decided to be very, very understanding. All right, so that's what I want this to be. Until I can make the bunny perspective like an actual talk show, I'd like to get people back on. I have some people. I'm going to be at work today, but I'm going to be tweeting people that I know and making actual legitimate plans. And I will announce when I'm ready, and then I'm going to make plans to do that. So like tomorrow I'm open. So tomorrow might be a day where I'm just like streaming all day. And just different people come on. I don't care. And then I work 9 to 6-ish. So 7 to 10. I don't see it as a reason I can't stream something. So it might be gaming, or it might be this. And I think in the mornings when I work on work. I'm scrapping the stuff I've done for Rap Critic, and I'm going to try again. And I can't stream art right now. Things get really buggy. Kind of literally. So, because things are so unstable, I'd rather just get the projects done that I'm getting done so I can get caught up. Once I get caught up, then I can start making more legitimate, products. And what I want it to be is less, I want to rely less on commissions, and I want you guys to hit up my Redbubble. There should be a link in the description. But there's stuff up there already, like Femboy Jesus, which I don't think anyone will use as a sticker except for me, but I'm getting one pretty soon. Any rate, I'm not going to talk about who I'm going to try to get to talk to me, but I know that me and Karen are going to talk. That might be the beginning of this forums episode because she was fucking very involved in the forums. And she'll keep me honest because, like, Karen is... You say what you want about me. Karen is super integrate. It has a lot of integrity. And I think our conversation's going to be really good. And it's going to make a point that I'm trying to make is that I'm not a scumbag. I want to help. I don't really want a show. You know what I mean? This isn't an effort to get a show as much as it is an effort to get a live streaming thing going. Which none of them seem to... I mean, some of them like doing it. Like, Dan seems to like doing it. But Lindsay always seemed to like kind of to drop in on streams. I always thought she liked that. So, I don't know. I am trying. All right. See. What topics? All right. I don't want you to think I'm not going to review things, but I want to do it the way I want to do it. So, I'm starting with, like, I'm doing a Han Solo. I keep calling it the Han Solo movie. I'm going to do a review of Solo, The Last Bolo. It's on Netflix, which means it's low effort for me to watch it. And I might watch it in parts. I'm going to watch it before work and then after work, after I'm done recording this and streaming this. Jesus. And that wasn't for me, right? I was like, I'm not even being loud. Okay, anyway. But besides reviews, there will be reviews. But I do want to talk about politics and atheism. And I don't know. There's a lot. I have a lot of opinions about a lot of things. And I try to be educated if I have an opinion about it one way or the other. And very few people stump me, or like really stump me, unless I just admit when I don't know something. I'm willing to look things up though. I don't know. I just want to. Holy shit! Did you guys see Steven Universe? Ooh. Skip ahead for spoilers on Steven Universe. I'm gonna have to watch. I was telling Heather I kind of want to watch the whole thing again, but they really tied it up really good. It's really good. It's hard to explain because... Alright, just spoilers. Fuck off. If you don't know what I'm talking about because you're not caught up on Steven Universe, super sorry that you're not watching one of the best shows ever made. So, 3, 2, 1, go. White Diamond is terrifying. Holy shit. That got weird in such a good way. But yeah, I really liked the ending. I think the thing that was rattling around in my brain, because like I was trying to avoid spoilers, but I'm on Twitter a lot. And somebody was like, oh, wow, we're humanizing dictators now. And I was like, here's the thing. It wasn't so much humanizing dictators as it was humanizing fantasy boss guys. Yeah, they're effectively dictators, but like Daleks are technically like, they're like Nazis. We're okay with Daleks, right? I mean, I'm not like, oh, well, one hand washes the other, yada, yada. We've been doing it one way or another. It's just like, the point of the story is a microcosm, right? Like the beginning seasons and everything, everything's built up to this macro story where even at this high level, people's feelings, people's flaws are relevant. And they use very specific wordings, like repress. Very good. I mean, like, here's the thing. It's grown up with its audience, like Harry Potter did. It's very intelligent because by the time the audience got to this, they're old enough to understand at least part of this. But there's a lot, man. Like, it's not, and I'm not like, this isn't me digging hard. This is just me like, wow, like, there's a lot. Like, that whole episode, everything that was going on, a lot hits you because a lot of different characters go through a lot of different stuff. But it's all been building up since, like, season 2 or, like, mid-season 1. And the more everything really fits, it's real hard to yeah but or CinemaSins this. But I'm sure there's going to be a fucking stupid-ass CinemaSins. Fucking, because there's no fucking God. Yeah. Fuck. How did this guy do, fuck off, CinemaSins. Jeez. I don't think fucking Doug Walker gets a pass because he likes cartoons. Fuck off. Fucking back in the day, I when I would cut off from everything, I really ignored Doug Walker's shit. But then he put this video out like, Adventure Time, what's this? I was so fucking annoyed. I've like cartoons have been good since about whenever the Max came out. Cartoons have been really good. Cartoons have only been getting better. It's real stupid that people think that there's this heyday of when the best cartoons came out, and it's like everyone goes back to whenever they were fucking 8, and then everyone points out that everyone came out. You know what I'm saying? Like, here's the argument. You make the argument, and then someone goes, "Yeah, well, you liked it because you were 8 when you saw He-Man," and I'm like, "Yeah, you just saying that because that's what everyone says," and then they go, "Yep." Then you kiss. This is my whole point. It's stupid. Cartoons are fine. They've only gotten better. Like, holy shit. Like, it here's a microcosm. The Transformers franchise. Apparently they just get better and better. Like, one good one and everyone's like, well, maybe Transformers has got a chance. Yeah, okay. Fucking, in what universe? God, everyone makes me so fucking irritated. It's nice that it's nice that all the robot heads got their dumbass fucking stupid good movie. I got Harrison Ford being fucking Indiana Jones again. Like, I need that shit in my fucking... Here's your... make sure you get all the Indiana Joneses, all 4 of them. Just fuck off. Yada yada yada, everybody sucks a big a fat dick. Anyway, what was I saying? Everything sucks. Oh, I want to talk about music. There was a thing that I was really trying to do with adding the bunny perspective music. Because here's the thing: is like you got yourself in these, you got locked up into these like tropes, and it was cool to make another puppet. And I like Rex Rabbit, but actually I think Rex Rabbit would be a really cool like road puppet, like for a band. Like he's their fake roadie, and you just interject with jokes. Oh, that'd be funny. Like you just interact with the lead singer and make jokes. Oh, that'd be a fun idea, but whatever. I'm dumb. God forbid there be live experiences that you can experience nowhere else except but in a live. Because it wouldn't be the same if you saw just a recording of it. But yeah, like Peter Gabriel's Shake the Tree is a really important album to me. Age of Ads by Sif John Stevens is a really good thing. So I'll probably do a little subsection called You Should Listen to This Album the Whole Way. I still need to digest that one, but I could do one on Age of Ads after. I have to like listen to it twice in a row or something, but yeah, like... But we're not doing that now. We're doing a show review of Mr. Showbo's greatest achievement of being a person. I'm going to have to watch it in 2 parts. I fucking hate it. Fucking don't want to watch it. That shows that I'm still dedicated to the cause, kids. I'll do a thing that I don't want to do. just for the bit. I'll do it for the bit. I really don't want to watch it. So let's go over my... Okay, so if you want to know the initial thoughts, there's a review of me and Heather... Phil and Heather, excuse me. That would have ruined everyone's Santa Claus type vision of Phil. I was there too. Who do you think was holding the camera? Anyway. And it just... Oh, fuck, that movie was bad. God, it was so bad. So we talked about that, and the initial thoughts are there. I've had time to watch other people's reviews and think about it, and I think about it a lot. I think about that movie a lot. A lot of people gave it a pass. People that I didn't think were going to give it a pass gave it a pass. Like, I don't know. I really disagree with Red Letter Media. Has that been like that the whole time? No wonder that sucks. I've been wondering that. I bet I have a picture right here. It's better. Oh well. What about your continuity? Like, I'm going to edit this to the beginning. Hey, this is the beginning of the video. I changed the lighting at one point. Just in case I didn't leave it in. Freak out about it. At any rate, here's my point. This is rambly and bullshit. I need somebody to talk to. Okay? I just need someone to talk to. I'm not trying to be a greedy boy, but I like doing it. I really liked doing it. I loved doing it. I want to do it again. I could be doing something while we're talking. I could be like playing a game or something. I think playing games is going to be fine. Oh, I'm trying to figure out what the theme song should be. What do you guys think? Should it be Duty Deed?
My only enemy is time, crime, almost always pays. Now it puts you in the grave.
Wait till I get... Wait.
Maintain.
We gotta get to the part I put in.
Things don't stay,
This
sometimes
is
you
forever
gotta
in it.
be. All the way, think about the way you say that you wish
Right here.
you weren't today.
Do-do-do. It's like right here, actually. So you do that, the first do-do-do, and you end it with the ending do-do-do. I think I have a version of that somewhere.
You say that you wish you weren't today.
And then we, instead of that, yeah, okay. So one of the things we're going to do is these right-wing media watches. I have to switch this to here to here. Or equivalents, which I see that Jake from Hugo and Jake is doing now. And no, watch. For fuck's sake. Wow, that's really annoying. There we go. What's a good one? 2 days ago. Let's see. Oh, I've seen that one. I guess we'll watch this one. Jake did one of
But
these already.
don't we end up with a kind of parasitic relationship between any group entering in a society then? Because you have other groups living in white society, they tend to reproduce more, or the migrants of these groups tend to have higher birth rate. So we never really have a stable society because everyone wants to live among whites, but they're not able to reciprocate in terms of handling society, in terms of making a society the way you describe it. So there's an infinite drainage of the ability to live among other people, isn't it?
Yes, it is. That's why they need to close the back door and the front door in this country and in Europe.
Wow, that's some Nazi ass shit, dude. Wow. Yeah, okay.
And clean up the mess. And then if you decide you want to let people of color in again, maybe you can be real selective like they did in the good old days about.
Can we get rid of you then? Haha, joke. I did that joke. Hey, what's Frenchie talking about? He's just talking about Europeans version. That's why he keeps saying in Europe. Normally, this dude wouldn't give a hot fuck. But there's a dude in Europe. He's like, don't go. We gotta go. Good days. Oh my god. Look at the deadness in his eyes. Look at the dumbness. It's just bad. They're just okay. All right, Nazis.
About who you let in.
It's weird how many people can be Nazis these days,
and,
right?
And another thing that we are doing too, we are encouraging white people to get married. Don't have babies out of wedlock. Don't abort your children. But white people need to get married and have a truckload of white children and teach them in the right way to go so they can help save America and Europe.
I'm actually at a complete loss. Again, conversation would be nice about this point. If I close my eyes, it makes more sense. Let me close my eyes.
Because it's not going to be saved by the people of color. It will be destroyed.
Some white guy.
And white people, for whatever reason, have been convinced that they need to have one child or 2 kids or not even any children.
Convinced. Hey, my dog. Oh my god, this guy looks so fucked up. Look at him. Look at. Oh shit, I just cut to the end for no reason. Look at him. Look at him. Stupid. Yeah, not too much.
And another thing that we are doing too, we are encouraging white people to get married.
Who's we? Just all black people in general, or
but white people
Christians?
Need to get married and have a truckload of white children and teach them in the right way to go so they can help save America and Europe. Because it's not going to be saved by the people of color. It will be destroyed. And white people, for whatever reason, have been convinced that they need to have one child or 2 kids or not even any children, put their career first. The women are putting their career first. And as a result, they're going to end up being wiped out. Because
Jordan Peterson loves this guy.
Other white children, they need to have a truckload of white babies.
So you just repeat yourself, repeat yourself.
Where the older whites
just
are.
Okay, you take over. You take over. Say the same thing over.
Now, looking at the demographic situation of the U.S. and the voting pattern, it seems that what you call the children of the lie are on their way for a constant victory for the next decades and for any foreseeable future in the U.S. What do you recommend against this political reality? Should there be separation? Should there be trying to educate them into adhering to right-wing views? What do we do?
That's a very good question. And you're right. When I saw the Democrats in this country take over the House again, I was stunned by that. I thought American voters had enough when they got Obama out of there. But because millennials, young people,
we would have voted
have
him
been
again
so demoralized and corrupt by the education system and others who are brainwashing them, they are voting these people back in. And so what I suggest is, what I tell the folks all the time is that white people, the good white folks are going to go to the moon or somewhere else. They're going to create another country. And so I'm saving up my money. So when white people build a spaceship and go out into the space and build another country, I'm going to go with them. And I'm going to be first to buy some of the land because I know the land going to go up really fast. But unless white people take over, it's over for America. And white folks, not all, but most are afraid. They are afraid to be called racist. they're afraid to be called. The men are afraid to be called.
You're a racist.
Sexism and all that crap, and so they allow, out of fear, they're allowing the children of the lie to take over. And I'm very concerned of what's going to happen. That's why I'm so grateful for President Trump, the Great White Hope.
Oh my God.
Because he has put like a stop.
He's like a cartoon. He knows what he's doing. You guys realize this, right?
That was on our way when Obama and other Democrats were in charge.
I think it's pretty racist of this guy to assume because he's a black dude, he can say just all the racist shit he wants to say. That's fucked up, dude. That's like, I mean, Jesus Christ, dude. That's the most fucked up. I went through that quick. Normally, I'd probably pause that and talk more, but fuck. He was just repeating himself the whole fucking time. What a joke. What's his point? His point is moot and stupid. There's too many people having kids anyway, all the time. Just shut the fuck up. Holy shit. My siblings, my step-siblings, all have at minimum 2 kids. Just shut the fuck up. White people are fine. All right. Oh, I went A, B, C, D, C. So that's E. F. What the F? I don't know for sure. So I think the plan is to play it by ear. See, obviously no one knows I was streaming today because it's like a weird fucking time. People are working. I'm mostly just doing this to record this, so I've got something to work off of. Because like the other ones I worked off, the other videos are weird and they don't make any sense. But here's the format, man. There is a format to this. So, oh, hang on. Hey, dumb shit. So there's going to be a format to this shit. The Right Wing Media Watch and other video watches, we'll do that as a thing. There's some stuff that I really want to talk about. A lot of times I get, like, I'll be watching a video and I'm just looking for the point. Like, I'm looking for exactly what happened because, like, all right, Artifact looked like the scummiest game ever. I don't care that Steam doesn't make games. I don't care about Half-Life. I don't like Half-Life. I don't like it. I don't like Dota. I don't like it. I like Portal. I like Portal 2, but that's all I like. So what the fuck? So here's where I'm at. Fuck them. They tried to make a game. They made like, I heard this. He gave some pretty good info, but like halfway through the end, it just turned into a diatribe about how Steam deserves, he's owed better Steam stuff. But the videos are not going to be just this talky shit. I might do the cartoon thing again. I don't know. I might put cartoons up over this. I don't know. I don't even know what theme song or I don't know what opening music I'm going to use yet. Because I could use this. Actually, this might actually work out better.
The evening wind, you'll never be where I've been. But I am the morning cold. Start your
Not this part. It'll be right here. I might start it like right there.
I am everything. I am everything in my dreams. I am the man. Turn me up, you'll sing along. Looking pretty good.
I might start it actually over here.
I like the smile on your face. And I am your envious glare.
It can't be that long. That's the problem.
I am the man you've always wished for. I am
That's too presumptuous. Only my little brother could make a song like that. I wish I could use this. That's never gonna get past fucking YouTube. This one also kind of works.
all right.
I think I use this for bunny perspective music.
Feel
That's probably what I'll use. Okay, well, this was even more chaotic and made even less sense than what I recorded before that I've been sprinkling in this entire time anyway. I want to make sure I had the glue for all of this because I wasn't 100% sure because I was kind of working it out while I was talking about it. But it's really important to understand that I only did the show to do the live stream, and the only thing that was ever rewarding was doing the live stream. Talking about it, and I'm sure I'll talk to people who will remember this stuff, but like just having it turn on and then trying to get a hold of people on Skype and then just having these big Skype parties and or not so big. Like we would have people just on, we would just have these long conversations. Heather and I remember talking to, and I keep talking about it, but I don't want to talk about it, so whatever, fuck it. But like, you know, I was learning some other ones that happened that were pretty good. It was mostly like once in a great while, like Lindsay would come on, we'd have like a talk or with like Todd or some other people sometimes. Most of the time it was like Kyle. Kyle would be on a lot. To the point where I took it for granted, for sure. And I don't know if everyone ran out of time or not. I don't think that's what it is. I think I just stopped doing it. I feel really bad about that in hindsight, but I wasn't in a good place to do it. And again, I think I said that when I recorded it before, and I'm saying it now. I'm not indicting my family for anything. Like it was not a good, stable environment. So that's it. That's all there is to it. Just shit got bad, and I couldn't put in the effort that I needed to put in. And then they fired me, and I didn't see much point in trying anymore. That was it. That's like the really sad, annoying part. Okay. Heather was just asked if she was pregnant because she's wearing kind of a tight shirt at work, and she's like, "I'm gonna start doing stuff to lose some weight," and I'm like, I completely support this because I don't want to die, so we're gonna do the same thing. So I don't know what this serves to be because the Lindsay episode, I don't even know if I should even bother. All right. So here's the skinny Benny Chinny. I'm going to use this footage and some other footage to kind of stitch this together. In the future, there'll be some video game footage interplaced in here. I really want to talk about Fortnite, and I want to talk about Spider-Man, and there's a Spider-Man game that I can talk about while I'm playing it. I just want to do more. I never wanted to be tacked down to anything, and Channel Awesome, it's good to have restrictions. I don't really want them at this point. I just want to see what people will like and then make more of what people like. And I want to see what I like and make more what I like. I like doing this. I don't want to talk about this anymore unless I need to talk about it. So my resolution on this is I just at Lindsay this. All right. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. My neighbor's being loud. Here's the thing. I need to feel one thing one way or another. So let's see what happens, right? Worst thing that happens is the same thing that would happen if I put together a whole video. And I don't want to have to put together a whole video. I'd love to put together a different video. I'm looking forward to watching Han Solo all of a sudden. All right, promise. Han Solo review is the next thing I put out. This is an introduction to Smokin' Madness. I'm your host, Michael. Good to meet you. See you in hell. Wait, what did I put it under? Did I put it under this one? Uh-oh. Oh, wait, did I? Should have. No, I put it under this one, right? Where's my horribly awkward tweet? There we go. Like and subscribe. Blah, 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 blah. If you want to watch this live, follow me on Twitter. I try to post it whenever I'm on Twitter. I was just checking to make sure it worked, and it did work. So I usually just write Smokin' Madness Live, and it's this kind of thing. And then I will try to get in the habit of tweeting more. And then this is not the end of art on the stream. I'm going to try. We'll pick a specific day, but when I'm working on a client thing, I need it to be as efficient as possible. So I'm going to go take a shower and get ready for work. And I'm going to talk about my job after Han Solo at some point in the near future, because I'll be over there working a lot more. So But short answer is I'm a game master, which is the coolest game title I have for my resume of all time. I feel really cool. Looking forward to picking out board games and shit, and setting up tournaments. And Heather's mom's really cool. She got us these pajamas, and it's like Harley Quinn, and she got sizes for me and for Heather, so we literally can match. We're going to be the most adorable polyamorous couple ever. More on that in okay, goodbye. I'm done. I'm really done. Ugh. I'm going to have to add her on that video when I do it, too. It's so stupid. Jesus Lord. I'm trying to get Holy Christmas in my vernacular, and it's just not working. Holy Christmas. It's hard.